Hi and welcome my friends. If you don't know the video editing software Hitfilm 4, the Express edition is free by the way, please check out this getting started tutorial. You will love it. So this is the start screen of Hitfilm 4. Press New, keep the default parameters for your first video and click Start Editing. That's a good starting point. And this is the default screen you see when you create a new project. So what do we want to create? We want to create a very simple movie with an intro and a main movie. So let's drag and drop our footage into this upper left hand corner into the media section. I created an image for the intro, my cool and great YouTube video, that's a JPEG. Then an audio file, we will come back to this later, and after that I added an intro speech containing very important words, and after that we want to add the full movie. This is a take I recorded outside with my mobile phone, also very important. Okay, now let's begin to create our intro. As you can see, when I drag and drop this image here to the timeline, it is displayed in the preview, and when I drag the handles that appear on the right side of the track, then I can change the time for which this image is displayed when I play the movie. Okay, now for my intro speech. Let's hear this. Hi, this is a very cool and impressive intro. Yeah, absolutely. So let's integrate this. I want it to be displayed in the upper right hand corner, and of course not to take the full space of the movie. So I added it here to a new timeline section, video 2. And now you can see there are handles here to scale this movie part, but I don't want to scale it like this. I want to keep the aspect ratio, and therefore I hold the shift button while I move this handle. Now I use the red and green arrow handles to locate it in the upper right hand corner, just like this. And yeah, that's our first video above image integration. Looks great. Now move it a little bit to the left here to let it begin earlier and scale the image length a bit down. And now for the next step. We don't want this video to appear suddenly like that. We want to let it fade in. And this is where so-called keyframes come into play. Hover over this small white line, press the Ctrl key on your keyboard and press the left mouse button. And then the keyframes are added. And when you drag the left keyframe to the bottom of this video strip, then the movie is faded in. And the same thing you can do for the last part of the movie. Again, add 2 keyframes and the right one drag to the bottom, and the movie is faded out. Now let's see it. Hi, this is a very cool and impressive intro. And now fading out. Great. It is really that simple to work with this program. And now the next step is we want to add our main movie just behind the intro. This is basically the same. Just drag this full movie behind the intro, behind the image, and you can hear there's some bad sound recorded. Ooh, no, we don't want this. So just press right mouse button and find unlink, and now the audio and the video is unlinked. This means we have 2 separated parts. Now select the audio part and press delete on your keyboard, and the audio is fully removed. Now I want some transition between the intro and the movie part. So let's choose Effects, Transition, and choose Cross Dissolve. Drag this onto the movie, but just right between the image of the intro and the movie. And when we play this, you can see the dissolving between the two parts. Now I noticed that my movie is a little bit too small, so I just scale this up as we did it for the embedded intro. Just like that, and hold the Shift key to preserve the aspect ratio. Okay, we are done. I also want to fade out this movie, so let's do the same technique. Hover over this white line, press Ctrl key on your keyboard. Here's the first keyframe and again the second one, and drag this to the bottom, and now the movie will be faded out. Nice, but to make this movie really great, we have to add some very deep and profound audio like this. Rosebud. Yes, and we will add this to the end of the movie. Again, just drag and drop your audio to the audio 1 timeline slot here. And now our movie is finished. That's our first movie, and as you can see, it took us about 5 minutes. So let's export this out. Now you can see you have the option to export this directly to YouTube or to MP4, image sequence, or AVI. I choose to export as MP4, leave the parameters as they are, and press export. The export will take some time, not too much, for the movie is not that huge. And we are done, and press the play button. Hi, this is a very cool and impressive intro. And here are the leaves. Very impressive. And the final words. Rosebud. Awesome. Okay, I don't think that I will get an Oscar for this, but I hope you will subscribe to my channel anyway, and also it would be really cool if you could support me on my Patreon so that I have more time to create tutorials like this in the future. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you soon here on my channel.